What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time coming. We're finally making videos where we watch movies for the first time, whether it's me or Ashley or some of my close friends, and react to it in real time while you guys watch along with us. We show, basically, if you're new here, we show parts of the movie, the parts that we react to, not the entire film, obviously, because of copyright reasons, and it's been too long. I don't even want to think about how long. It's probably been about 3 or 4 months since I've made one of these. We had to start with a request that I have owed to one of my patrons. Her name is appearing right down below. Thank you so much for sending me a copy of this movie. Apparently there are 3 movies or 3 episodes. I'm not really sure. I try not to do research on this stuff, especially when I haven't seen it. The Gamers. So I haven't even opened it. It's still shrink wrapped up here. This is the director's cut. It says it came out in 2008, over 10 years ago. I'm really excited to get to watch it for the first time, and I know that you have been waiting forever, Joyful Spirit, and I apologize again and again. We're going to watch this one, and then we're going to watch the second and the third one. I don't know much about this. I know, Ash, you're behind the camera. You don't know much about this, so I don't really think we should speculate or anything. I think we should just dive right in. Hopefully you guys have been, anxiously waiting for our return and watching movies and shows that we haven't seen before, and we're going to start with the Gamers. So let's get right into it. Tale of Epic Fantasy. Whew. That must be the rogue. I suck at reading that old English calligraphy.
Timble? Mark? That's a good
Red.
one. Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. Ambrose?
Ambrose. I like Ambrose.
Ambrose is a nice name.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Rogar. I don't think it would be
Oh,
Roger.
Rogar sounds way better.
Yeah.
Endless quest continues. During finals. Oh. Oh, she's like studying for the finals. Okay.
So it sounds like they're all arguing in the other room and she's trying to study for finals.
Good lord. Look how far away they are.
We can't concentrate with you guys jerking off all night. Knock it off.
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty accurate for dorms.
Really?
Yeah, there's always one.
I like he's using like 3
I
binders.
was just about to say that. Like, I like how it's the binders is the D&D screen.
Oh my god, I love this. This is great.
Dude, don't forget Mark. What? Oh, right. Mark the Red. Last of the Blood. You fail.
You bastards!
A ballista?
Oh my gosh.
Oh lord.
She wishes us to free her.
Dude, you're still asleep.
The 5 of us?
Right.
Mark.
And Mark.
Look at Mark. Oh.
Gives them the knife. Look at the bag.
Freaking classic, dude. Always like, oh, our party member died? We'll take all his stuff then.
I am the Bandit King. And this road.
Did you let me?
Nice. Oh. Good old-fashioned hand-to-hand, huh? Sick Mark. Oh.
Alright, so whose initiative is fine?
Hey guys, my father joined.
Mark! Dude, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Right here.
Can I go into Berserker Rage?
Oh, yeah.
I go into a Berserker Rage. Yeah!
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Gross.
Now it makes sense why Mark was just standing there.
Of course.
The candy wrapper for some reason.
Nice, dude.
Nat 20.
Dude, I love this.
Up, up!
Shut up! God damn it! I'm trying to study
guys. Have fun storming the castle.
Yeah, you
Magellan, sorry. And Mark. You've
What's up, Mark?
Yeah, Mark.
You've bested my treasure.
Oh.
And now for the rest of you.
Mark's dead.
Great, Mark's gonna be pissed.
How's that sting?
Ooh.
An ogre.
Why? Those things are dangerous.
Because of the sword.
Sword of ogre decapitation.
Yes.
You've done it. You've killed the shadow.
Bro, it's not that serious.
Can we hear anything inside?
You hear muffled voices.
You know
You'd
who it
make
is,
out a
right?
voice too, but there could be more.
Kill them! Kick the door in and kill them all!
What the hell?
Was not expecting that.
No, I was not either.
My entire life is written here. My intelligence is 4. Outrageous!
God damn it!
The princess! We found her!
Nice ears, loser. Gamers.
That's awesome. Alright, so we just finished watching the first Gamers. I'm glad that it was what I expected in a way. I think in the beginning I predicted that it was going to be something like a breaking of the fourth wall or whatever. I didn't really know what I meant at the time because I had no reference going into it. But obviously, as you guys saw, or as we saw rather, it was basically a group of people playing something like a D&D or Pathfinder type of game, and then basically just like cutting from them playing in real world time and their characters in the fantasy made-up world. And the ending obviously tied both of those together. It was brilliant. I'm not really sure, remember what my reaction was, but I'm sure I'm going to put it in the video because I did not see that coming. And I don't think Ash saw that coming either. I'm going to get her thoughts in a second. But I loved the element of like the low budget feel, because as a small content creator and someone who's been making short movies and helping and making videos and stuff, I appreciate that. I appreciate all the work that went into it, the cinematography, you know, they tried really hard, the cheesy effects. I love the campiness of it. You know, a lot of that just shows like, you know, you can make, if you have nowadays, if you have a phone, a cell phone with a decent, you know, camera and just a $15 microphone, you can make your own movie. It inspired me to make something along the lines of that. You guys know I love D&D, I love fantasy, so I'm probably going to get Ash and my friends together and stuff and maybe, you know, do something like that in the future, who knows. But Ash, what did you think of the first Gamers? Did you like it? Did you think it was what you expected? Did you hate it? How did you feel?
I honestly had no expectations going in. You told me that this movie was supposed to be, well, I mean, you told me the title and that's it, and I saw the front of it, so I figured it would be some type of D&D thing. This was totally, I was totally unexpected, but pleasantly slow. Pleasantly so, sorry. I am a little tired. I loved it. I thought it was great. It was such a great story. I was totally captivated throughout the entire movie. It reminded me so much of whenever Pastor and I would play. And I hope you guys get to see that someday, which I think we will do that at some point.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that at some point. I love the cheesiness of it. I love the campiness of it. It generally made me laugh in the parts that were funny. I thought that was really interesting, the places that they filmed for it. I thought maybe California, perhaps, where it was. That the woods and stuff looked like California. I can't wait to see the sequels. I don't know if they'll tie in, but even if they don't, I think as a standalone film, I loved it. I thought it was great. So much fun.
Yeah, I mean, when we play, I know when you and I play, I don't know about you guys that play D&D or, you know, a tabletop game like that, I like to, like, pretty much delete myself, and I very much so, if I do an accent or if my character has an accent, the DM and my fellow players know that I'm not in character anymore. But when I do, you know, if my character doesn't have an accent, I say, you know, in character, or put my hand on my head or something like that, because I like the RP aspect of tabletop games and role-playing games in general, you know, to actually carry on the character and take it on full force and stuff. And so the fact that they were bouncing back and forth, and obviously the ending was really, you know, it was impactful. Like I said, I'm not thinking this is the great movie, you know, the greatest movie of all time or anything like that, but the concept and the passion that I can see that went through it, or that went into it, really showed. As someone, you know, a fellow nerd who plays the games and makes videos and stuff like that, it's very inspiring. That definitely inspired me. I was like resisting taking my phone out and writing notes as to, like, you know, if the day comes that I can shoot one of these, you know, as an homage to the gamers or an homage to just D&D in general. A couple things that I would do differently, obviously not to make it the same thing. But Joyful Spirit, thank you so much for introducing me to the gamers. So glad that we were finally able to watch it. We're gonna go right into the second one. Of course, you guys are not gonna see it until the next video. I think we do ratings for this movie and go right into filming the next one to get it done, since our kids are asleep, and we, you know, that's precious time for us. So for me, it was a 10 in the entertainment, or a 9. I'll say a 9.5, because of the things that we said. The fact that it reminds us of when we play games, it reminds us of when we try to role play, and when we hear other people's stories of how their session went and stuff like that. Obviously the production value was very low, I don't have to say that, and all the bad stuff that's going to give me, you know, give the lower score for what the movie as a standalone movie goes. I wouldn't rate it very high. I don't even have a number because I don't want to disrespect it, because I enjoyed it that much. So hopefully that's not a cop-out answer for you guys. Enough of me talking. Ash, what would you give the gamers from, you know, the normal score of 1 to 10, 10 being the best and 1 being completely unwatchable?
I would give it a 10. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. Now, it's not it's definitely not like Avengers Endgame or anything like that, obviously, because of the production value and everything. It was, you know, a bunch of friends that got together and just shot a movie. And I think for that retrospect, the fact that they had so much passion go into the project, I really love that. I thought it was just great. Like I said, you saw Pastor and I both, we were completely entertained throughout the entire movie. I never once thought of what time it was, which is actually really late right now, and I should be going to bed because I have to go to work early tomorrow. But I loved it. I thought it 10 out of 10 for me. It was just fun. I loved it.
But that's going to do it for this one, and as always, I'm going to do my plugs for the end of the video, starting with Patreon. These names that are scrolling right next to me are the patrons of the channel. They are directly responsible for the influence in the channel's growth and production value, and things of that nature. If you'd like to be a member of the Patreon family for the Snapkeep Videos community, the link will be in the description below. I also have a Teespring page. Follow me on Instagram. All those links will be in the description below. Stick around for the next one where we do humans and households. It's the second gamers installment, I guess, in this trilogy or franchise. Joyful Spirit was nice enough to send this to me as well. Show some love to her because she's the reason why this video was made. Hopefully you enjoyed it, Joyful Spirit, and we'll see you in the next one, as well as all the rest of you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next video. Take it easy.